Adventure Island. We're here today for Thomas's day out at the Southern California Railway Museum. It's time to go ride Thomas a train and find all the other fun activities that they have here today. And there's all sorts of cool history, Disneyland history, train history. So we want to share that with you guys too. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. All the stuff you see here, the bounce houses and the tents and things, those were all set up specifically as areas to do things for Thomas. We're going to check that out a little bit later, but first we have to head straight over to the train because our train ride is at 12:30. It's about 12 o'clock now and we don't want to miss our train.
That's all, folks. Okay.
All right, Phoenix, can you show us? Did you get your tickets?
No, those are awesome.
All right, perfect. Do you have your tickets, Skylar? All right, let's go. We can get on the train with our tickets. Everybody walk. Yep, we're going on Thomas.
We are next up to ride Thomas. We just have to wait for all the guests who are on the train right now to hop off the train, and then we can line up and we'll get our seats on Thomas. We're in compartment D. Oh good, it's finally our time to go. Oh my gosh, boys, look! The conductor that's taking our tickets is actually wearing a Mickey conductor hat.
Hold on, let's just let them go. Just wait, let them go because they're seeing, so they're just going. Go ahead.
What kind of hat is it? Well, no, look at it again. What kind of hat is it? Oh, he got it.
Got it.
I'm gonna let you go. Here, wait, boys. All right, boys, this way. Come on. Come on. Keep going all the way forward.
Let's sit on the right-hand side of the train because then you can see Percy if he passes you on the other side.
And you can often hear her say, and then if you want to take that one, the train goes back. Can you remember her name?
So just a heads up. Get in, boys.
Yay, it's time for our train to go.
We're getting ready to pull out. In fact, we're not pulling out. So in the movies, they say all aboard. Okay? This is the real train. We say, aboard.
I'm telling jokes. Why don't you tell a few more, and that will be how we turn the next part of our day.
This is our idea. I don't stop. Now, how many of you, your first time on a Thomas train? How many of you, it's the first time on a train? Well, you know, you want to go for second times on a train. Thomas is going to be with us next week. This museum is going to run January, run trains every weekend. But also, coming up in 2 weeks, a week from now, Thomas will be going home. We will be turning this place from the island of Soto to the North Pole. We will be running the Polar Express, the only Polar Express in Southern California. Go to SoCalRailway.org or Polar Express SoCal. Get your tickets now, the train is filling up. So we're going to be passing right where you can get your picture with Percy, and that's where you're going to board Percy. Does anyone on board have a joke? If you do, how about you tell your friends or grown-ups next to you and tell them your joke. Jokes are best and funniest when shared with a friend.
That's right. My best friend Percy loves telling silly jokes. He says, you won't be blue when you're on the last
This technology.
Put your fork with your cookie clap. It's only blue when you're
teamwork? See, Thomas, we all know that you are just splendid at teamwork. Do you think everyone on board today shows great teamwork? And what great travelers they are? And do you think everyone on board earns their travel badge?
Yes. Everyone on board shows great determination,
Impeccable focus,
superior knowledge,
hilarious fun.
and awesome teamwork.
Congratulations, team! You did it! You earned your travel badge, and Thomas has officially earned the spot in the front of the Great Railway Parade. Now, boys and girls, the conductor is going to come around and give you your travel badge. So, get ready!
You're all totally amazing. I just knew we could do it together.
Okay, Sir Topham had talked about the travel badge. We will be passing those out at the gate when you leave. The reason we pass them out at the gate is because they're actually stickers. And if you've ever tried to clean 5,000 stickers off a passenger train, you'll understand why.
This goes around here.
Where's something that is square? That window is square. Where's the car?
Crew, your teamwork is splendid indeed.
Thank you all for being such a truly useful crew. Smart, funny, and wonderful. But to top of that, there's one thing left that we forgot. We forgot one of the most important qualities an engine must have.
Do tell, Thomas. How could we forget friendship? Without it, the railway wouldn't be nearly as fun.
That's right, sir. Fun is so much better when it's shared with a friend.
Indeed, Thomas. Did everyone have fun today? Day out with Thomas?
There's no yellow.
You did?
Let's all sing along to celebrate the marvelous time we all shared today. As we party all the way back to the station. I'm so free.
Now we're coming to a stop in Honorary. We're going to pause momentarily. So Thomas does a good stop, or even if he doesn't do a good stop, we're going to give him a big cheer for his self-esteem. Go through the train and pick up any trash you want to get rid of. Now remember, Thomas is from England. We don't say trash in England. What do we say? Rubbish. Rubbish. So we're going over the train and get the rubbish. here.
No, it's my hat. Where's the motorcycle?
On behalf of myself and everyone here on the railway, we hope you enjoy your day out with Thomas. If you didn't get your travel there yet, be sure to pick it up as you exit the train and wear it proudly the rest of the day. Also, be sure to use the splendid qualities we all practice today.
No.
Focus. Side you boarded from, forward part of the train's going to see the sport. We will, but we're going to get another chance to see Percy.
Oh, wait, it's working. There we
Ready?
where you get your picture taken with Thomas. So once again, when you leave the train, you're going to get back on Broadway, go around the Brown Building, follow the diagonal walkway, take you right to Thomas. He's going to be here all day. A little bit of a line, so you might do Percy first. Percy, train is full today, so it's a good idea after you ride this train, take a ride on Percy. That's also with a nice restroom draw. So you get a 2 for 1. Hey everyone, we're passing through the station to do a photo run by. We will be making a stop. This is not our stop. So please stay seated and then we'll move forward. So use this time, look around, see if there's anything you don't want to lose, like backpacks, cell phones, cameras, and also super important, kids. Keep an eye on your parents. We don't want any lost parents. We do have a special tent for them, but they get very, very upset. So sit back, put your seat back, the tray table, full upright position. We'll be making our temporary stop and then coming in for our final approach. Okay, everybody, please stay seated. Let's prepare for arrival. You can give him your lunch orders if you need your lunch brought to the train.
Oh, porque llegó a no pueden caminar. Aquí no se puede caminar.
It's almost our turn to take our picture with Thomas. We just have to wait for him to pull back into the station after his last train ride because we can only take pictures when he's not out on train rides. Hi, Thomas.
Riding with us.
Bye, Thomas. Have a good ride. done with Thomas, let's check out this trolley, and it's going to take us over to the
Are you
model
going to give
train.
us fun facts like he did too?
Sure, if you want.
Well, we're making a YouTube video, so he has
If he wants to go again, he can go again. If he doesn't want to go again, he'll go.
I was going to say,
It'll be bad news for us. Play pad and then go to Grandpa's house. Oh my God. I guess he doesn't blow the whistle, right? He didn't blow a whistle twice, but he rang the bell twice. Right? Huh?
Why don't they go fast?
They can't go fast. See this turn? It's too short.
Okay, water.
If you went faster, you'd tip over. See, we've got the railroad signal on the trolley lines. Catch it back. Okay. Stuck on here a little further. Would get on and put the money in, and that would count the money. It doesn't keep it in a safe like on a modern fare box on a bus. In this one, it's just a counter, mostly to keep the conductor honest, to keep him from stealing from the company. And then the money would be kept right here. It only used to cost just 5 cents to ride this car back in the 30s.
To ride on this
So the money goes through the counter, and if you count how much it is, and it puts it in those where it stays. And it only costs 5 pennies to ride. Almost 100 years ago. That counts. Put it in the top, all done, counts all the money. I just remember one loop. Is the miniature railway over here? Yeah, if anybody would like to get off here, we've got over in Barn 4, we have a model train layout, our steam engine that's under restoration, Union Pacific train, and lots of red cars. And then just come back over here, and the next streetcar up front.
You just get off. You don't do that before.
Oh, somebody left his phone. Someone who just got off left his phone. Sir, sir,
Somebody leaves
I think you left it.
Thank you very much. Anything else there? No, what's that? Thank you.
We're going to get off the trolley after this, but let's hear some fun facts about the trolley first.
Everybody to Southern California Railway Museum for our day out with Thomas. This is one of our big special events that we have during the year. We're going to do a lot of others, including Polar Express next month, which is an enormous amount of fun. During the year, we are open every week. We're open every day when we run trolleys and trains every weekend. And we also have a lot of other special events, such as car shows. This is a totally volunteer group, so you're welcome to join the museum and become a member to participate, including becoming an operator, mechanic, and track worker, or anything else you can help us out with. The car we're riding on is what was called a PCC car, the President's Conference Committee an invention of the 1930s when trolley cars were still mostly built on a model that they looked like a train car, and they required two people to operate it, a conductor and a motorman. The whole idea of the PCC car, not only to attract people back from their automobiles, was also to be able to reduce it to a one-man crew. A car like this could operate with one person doing the operating and doing the fare collecting. Today we take for granted that it looks like a bus because buses are laid out like this, but actually buses followed this. Up until this car was built, they always looked like railroad cars. So people wonder, why did we ever bother to start a trolley car museum? Well, it's fun, that's one thing. And the other thing was they were suddenly available. It's a little bit like playing with a giant electric train set. The first members had just a few dollars and they needed a place, land that was very cheap. And they were able to locate a farm, potato farm in Perris, that was later converted into a museum. We started out with 8 acres. We now occupy a little under 100 acres and several miles of track. Do I have anybody on board? Do I have any kids that really like trains? Wow. Does anybody ever want to learn how to run a train? Yeah. Would you like to start today? Okay, come on up for first lesson. Okay. All right, so you already know what to do. Let's see, you were on the other car. You want to close the doors by pulling this down. Ooh. Good job. Somebody's got to ring the bell, so go ding ding. Good. And you remember what to do about putting the money in? And push the button and let it up. Good job. You guys are hired. Anybody else? Okay. All right. Good.
This is trolley 3100. There's 2 trolleys running right now at the Southern California Railway Museum. This is one of only 30 trolleys that was built during World War II. It opened in 1943.
This trolley has dropped us off over by Car Barn 4, and we're going to go check out some of the model trains.
There's so much fun stuff to see here at the Southern California Railway Museum. So you can actually take that trolley that I just showed you and you take it to a stopping point and they send you over here to Car Barn 4 where there's a whole model train exhibit. But outside here, there's just a bunch of really old cool trains. You can see here behind me, there's old Santa Fe trains and railroad cars. There's a whole bunch over here too, if you want to check it out. And one of the things we're going to go look at is there's an old Red Car Trolley, which is exactly like the ones that Disneyland was modeled after. All right, guys, let's look at the cool old trains first.
Mommy, that's the real model.
That looks exactly like the Red Car Trolley from Disneyland, doesn't it? It's even the right colors. This is the exact same colors as the trolley from California Adventure.
It's not the same number. Mommy, look at toy train.
Yes, we're going to go to the toy trains in a minute. First, we're going to look at this one. Look how cool this is.
Yeah, you have to say, oh no.
Why don't you go take a loop all the way around and see? Even the side says Pacific Electric, just like the one that. And that's the exact same pattern on the one at Disneyland too.
And this area has a whole bunch of red car trains and trolleys to check out.
Skylar, do you want to write your name on one to be an engineer? Drive the train? Do you want to drive the trains? Okay. Well, so in here are all the model trains, and kids can actually sign up to be honorary engineers, and they let them drive the model trains. So first you come over here and you write your name on a sheet of paper, and then they call you when it's your turn. So let's check it out. Phoenix.
Okay, I gotta sign.
Cars are not very heavy, they just won't come on.
Hey, Phoenix, go with him. He's going to help you be an engineer.
Yeah, ask your parents for candy. I can't tell you yes. What's his name?
Skylar.
Tyler?
Skylar.
Can I see this?
I will hold on to this. We're going to be driving our 3964. Here are your controls. This dial here, when you turn that, is when you go forward, counterclockwise, brings it to a stop. We are going to wait just a second. We are not scheduled to leave the station just yet.
Yeah, I like the old
We are
train. It's a long one. It goes all the way.
Yeah, it does. Alright, you're clear to go. You can leave the station. Our tracks are clear. I'm going to be your switchman, so I'm going to be in front to make sure that you are on the right track.
You can turn it back on, but you got to reprogram the train. The horn and the bell's still there, but I lost the lights.
Yeah, that's like the one downside of giving it like kids free reign.
Yeah, all these other buttons, if they get carried away, they can completely change the program. Sometimes they'll change the code. See, like the code there, that number matches the number on the side of the train.
Alright, bring it to a halt. Good job. We are going to wait. Once they get past that corner, we're going to then, we'll press number 1. You see number 1 on that? That's going to be your bell. We're going to sound that bell before we leave. Remember, we don't drive with the bell going on constantly, so once we get up going, leave your bell on, and when we do pass that other train, then we're going to turn that bell off. I would have you do the horn, but the horn is broken.
Can you show me your controller?
Alright, let's bring her off on. Let's just go real smooth around this corner. We're going to be going through Old Town Orange County. Might be a little out of your history, but if Orange County, why do you think they would call Orange County Orange County? Might be in the name. Oranges, yes. Orange County was nothing but orange groves. Not too much anymore though now. All the orange groves are gone and there's lots of houses and all kinds of buildings. But a long time ago, in this period, this is what Orange County looked like. Hillsides and lots of orange groves. Alright, you're doing good. Keep it about that pace and I think that's right there. stop. It works.
We had to put the brake farther back because Harry's all slammed together here.
The bridge is up.
When we open the light gate, it doesn't stop anything. As you know.
Sunlight. It's got a picture bow this side.
That doesn't want to go. Okay.
There you go. We got that.
With all the sound and stuff, they're pretty cool. I got a little light steam one, but I don't have the time to work on it. It's like 5-inch wide rail. Got a real miniature. Yeah, actually. I ran it on air, but I need to have a boiler made for it and other stuff in order to continue. And you gotta have someone that knows what to do and make the boiler because if they blow up on us, you gotta be careful with it. What'd you do? I found a guy that had it on eBay and he was able to repair a bunch of stuff. There's someone that had it lying around collecting dust, so.
I thought you might have got it off of like live stream or something.
No, there's a bunch of those, but no, I found a guy selling it really cheap. He just had it and wanted to get rid of it.
You're going to be making your stop at the roundhouse. You know where that's at? As you go along, you're going to see the roundhouse and the round for the tracks and switch to the train right there on the corner. Good job.
Okay, Jameson. We need Jameson over here.
And you are the honorary engineer. Thank you very much.
Yes, you're going to do trains next. On top of there being really awesome model trains in here that you can drive, there's also other Disney history in here. There's more red car trolleys in there, so we're going to go take a tour and look at all the other trains that are in here.
Daddy, they even have the stepping here still that they sit on. Look, that step. Oh, Rubber, the two model. The two model. Rubber, the two model. I can see the other model. Cool. I can see the other model train.
Say hi.
I
What did Train say?
should go.
All right, you want to go take another tour of the train? Phoenix, how cool is this? Phoenix, can you go stand with your arms? This is absolutely incredible. If you're a huge Disney nerd like I am, you know that at California Adventure, they have the Red Car Trolleys and they're modeled after these exact series of Red Car Trolleys. This is actually exactly the same as the front of one of the ones at California Adventure, down to the wording which says Hollywood. So I think that's awesome. That's actually was my Halloween costume this year. I'm obsessed with the Red Car Trolleys, and not only can you see how cool they are here, but you can actually go inside of the original ones and check it out.
The history inside this old Red Car Trolley is just amazing. Look at these old advertisements. Alright boys, it's time to get back on the trolley. Let's head back to the Thomas area.
It's time to ride the trolley back to the Thomas area. Hi. We're not going to leave you. Hi. You were saying something interesting earlier about how there's only 30 of these trolleys that were made?
No, not that there's 30.
Okay.
That there were only 30 built during World War II.
Okay.
And that Los Angeles had to get special permission to order them because there were restrictions on the use of steel and other metals like copper and things.
Oh,
and so, and not only were there restrictions on the use of the metals, which, as I was saying, is one of the reasons why these are painted, not chrome, and why it's a very simple car, but also they had to break into the St. Louis Car Company was building armored vehicles at the time, so they had stopped building streetcars to build equipment for the war effort. And at the end of so Los Angeles had to actually break into the retooling of the streetcar company to make their streetcars.
How interesting.
And they justified that because they were going to be using them to transport workers down to the shipyards in Terminal Island, San Pedro, Long Beach.
Phone number 6 or 5. But no, not 6. 4, 3, 4, 1.
Thank you so much for all the information.
Oh, well, thank you. Thanks
Fascinating.
for coming out to the museum today.
There's actually interactive train stuff you can play with over here.
Oh, cool. Look at all the stoplights. Cool.
Now push your button.
So he took one and I took
You go to where I am putting it up. No,
He wants to put it up, buddy.
I want to put it up.
Go ahead, Sky. Okay.
Jameson, press yours. Yeah, press yours. Oh, gotta press yours.
This is the Ward Kimball train. If you don't know who Ward Kimball is, he's actually famously one of Disney's 9 old men, and he worked as an animator for Disney. He animated Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Mad Hatter, Jiminy Cricket, and he had this train in his backyard in the San Gabriel Valley. And I mean the whole train. He had the engine and the coal car and car number 5, which you'll see back there. Car number 5 was first bought by his wife as an anniversary present for him, and then he added the rest. And so these used to run in his backyard, and even though his backyard was only like 500 feet wide, they would just run it to the end of his driveway and then run it back. And Walt Disney actually drove this train at one point. So come and take a look, see the whole train that used to be in Ward Kimball's backyard.
This is the second train that was in Ward Kimball's backyard. This is called the Chloe. It was named after Ward Kimball's daughter. This is a train that he had shipped over to his home in San Gabriel from Hawaii, and then he renamed it from its Hawaiian name to be called the Chloe. And this train should look really familiar to you because a lot of the design work from this train was taken and used straight at Disneyland. Especially what should look familiar to you is the train bench seating that's kind of yellow in the back of this train. That looks exactly like the trains that are used in Santa Fe Railroad, and they were inspired by these trains that were in Ward Kimball's backyard that predated Disneyland. Okay, boys, it's time for the bounce house.
Okay, space for 8 friends.
Okay, you three, go ahead.
3.
Be careful for the little ones, guys, okay?
How much time do we have?
3 minutes. Number 4, number 5. Space for 3 more friends. I think that's down when the little boy.
Three of them in mine, or they're in mine, so you're good. They'll probably jump on you. There's always...
Okay, boys, it's time to go, but you can pick out one thing from the gift shop first.
Oh, that's just stay right there.
I got these. I got this. That.
Look, guys, Percy's almost back to say hello.
It's slowing down. That way cool. What pretty flowers growing on a vine?
Phoenix, what do you want to say?
Hi, Thomas.
Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe here at Adventure Isle.